Since the dawn of time, humans have gazed at the stars, their eyes filled with wonder and curiosity. They have always pondered the mysteries of the universe and wondered about the future. What will the world be like in 10 years? In 100 years? In 1,000 years? These questions have echoed through the ages. The 17th century was no different. It was a time of great change and discovery. This period of scientific revolution and cultural upheaval saw a surge in interest in predicting and shaping the future. Scholars and thinkers were driven by a thirst for knowledge. People were fascinated by the possibilities of new discoveries and inventions. They meticulously documented their findings and shared their ideas. They dreamed of flying machines that could soar through the skies, underwater cities that could explore the depths of the oceans, and cures for all diseases that plagued humanity. Their imaginations knew no bounds. Some predictions were optimistic, envisioning a future of peace and prosperity. They saw a world where technology and knowledge would lead to a utopian society. Others were more cautious, warning of the potential dangers of unchecked progress. They feared that advancements could lead to unforeseen consequences and ethical dilemmas. These debates and discussions were crucial in shaping the future. They laid the groundwork for the advancements we see today. As we look back at their dreams and predictions, we see the seeds of our present. Their visions continue to inspire us as we dream of tomorrow. One of the most influential figures of the 17th century was the English philosopher and statesman Francis Bacon. Bacon believed that science and technology had the power to transform human society for the better. He argued that knowledge was power, and that by understanding the natural world, humans could learn to control it. Bacon's ideas inspired a generation of scientists and inventors. They made significant advances in fields like astronomy, physics, and medicine. His emphasis on observation and experimentation laid the groundwork for the scientific method, a cornerstone of modern science. One of the most common themes in 17th century predictions was the idea of technological progress. People imagined a future where machines would make life easier, faster, and more convenient. Travel was a particular focus. Many envisioned ships that could sail without wind and carriages that could travel without horses. Some even dared to dream of flying machines that could soar through the air. These predictions were often based on a combination of scientific knowledge and pure imagination. While some ideas, like submarines, were rooted in existing technology, others, like flying machines, were more speculative. Beyond technological advancements, 17th century thinkers also grappled with the potential societal impacts of these transformative changes. Some, like the English writer Thomas More, imagined utopian societies where technology and reason created a world of equality and abundance. Others, however, were more wary. They feared that technological progress could lead to social unrest, inequality, and even the destruction of humanity. These dystopian visions served as cautionary tales, warning against the potential pitfalls of unchecked ambition and the dehumanizing aspects of technology. Section 5. The Power of Imagination, Fueling Innovation. While not all of the predictions of the 17th century came true, they played a crucial role in shaping our world. These visions, however fantastical, helped to inspire generations of scientists, inventors, and dreamers. They sparked curiosity, encouraged experimentation, and pushed the boundaries of what was considered possible. The act of imagining the future, even if those imaginings didn't perfectly align with reality, helped to pave the way for many of the technological marvels we take for granted today. The very act of envisioning a different future helped to bring it about. Section 6. The Unforeseen, the Limits of Prediction. Of course, predicting the future is a tricky business. The very nature of the future is that it is unknown and full of surprises. Even the most brilliant minds of the 17th century couldn't have foreseen all the twists and turns that history would take. They were limited by the knowledge and tools available to them at the time. They failed to anticipate many of the technologies that would come to define our world, such as electricity, computers, and the internet. These innovations have revolutionized the way we live, work, and communicate. Similarly, they couldn't have predicted the social, political, and environmental challenges that we face today. Issues like climate change, global pandemics, and the quest for social justice were beyond their imagination. The 17th century reminds us that the future is not predetermined. It is shaped by countless variables and the collective actions of humanity. It is a canvas on which we, through our actions and choices, paint the picture of what is to come. Every decision we make, no matter how small, contributes to the unfolding story of our future. As we move forward, it is crucial to remember that while we cannot predict the future with certainty, we can influence it. By learning from the past and making informed choices, we can strive to create a better world for future generations. The limits of prediction remind us of the power and responsibility we hold in shaping the future. It is a journey filled with uncertainty, but also with endless possibilities. Section 7. Echoes of the Past. 17th Century Ideas in Today's World. Despite the limitations of their predictions, it's remarkable how many 17th century ideas resonate with our modern world. Their fascination with automation mirrors our own anxieties and aspirations surrounding artificial intelligence. Their dreams of space travel foreshadow our current explorations of the cosmos, and their concerns about the societal impacts of technology are as relevant as ever in our age of social media, genetic engineering, and climate change. The 17th century serves as a reminder that the questions we grapple with today are often echoes of questions asked centuries ago. Section 8. The Digital Revolution. A 17th century dream? One area where the 17th century comes remarkably close to our own time is in their anticipation of a world transformed by information. The era was marked by a profound shift in how knowledge was produced, shared, and consumed. While they couldn't have envisioned the internet or smartphones, their emphasis on knowledge sharing and the democratization of information through the printing press foreshadows our interconnected digital age. The printing press, invented in the previous century, had by now become a powerful tool for disseminating ideas far and wide. Their belief in the power of knowledge to empower individuals and transform society finds resonance in the open access movement and the transformative potential of online education. Scholars and thinkers of the time, such as Francis Bacon and René Descartes, championed the idea that knowledge should be accessible to all, not just the elite. In this sense, the 17th century's vision of a future shaped by the spread of information has, in many ways, come to pass. The parallels between their aspirations and our current reality are striking. Just as they dreamed of a world where information could be freely shared and accessed, we now live in an age where digital platforms make this possible on an unprecedented scale. The 17th century laid the groundwork for the information revolution that we are experiencing today, proving that their dream was not just a fantasy, but a precursor to our modern world. Section 9. The Enduring Quest. Our Continued Fascination with the Future. The 17th century, with its blend of scientific curiosity and boundless imagination, offers a valuable lens through which to view our own relationship with the future. Their dreams and anxieties remind us that the desire to understand and shape the future is a fundamental part of the human experience. Just as they looked to the stars and wondered what lay beyond, we continued to grapple with the unknown, driven by a fundamental curiosity about what tomorrow may bring. This enduring quest for knowledge and understanding is what propels us forward as a species. Section 10. Conclusion: Lessons from the Past, Inspiration for the Future. The 17th century stands as a testament to the power of human imagination. Their predictions, both accurate and inaccurate, remind us that the future is not fixed. It is a realm of possibilities, shaped by our choices, our actions, and our dreams. By studying the past, by understanding the hopes and fears of those who came before us, we gain valuable insights into our own present and future. The 17th century serves as a reminder that the future is not something to be passively awaited, but rather something to be actively created. Section 11. Bibliography. Bacon, Francis, Novum Organum, 1620. More, Thomas, Utopia, 1516.